howdy, howdy.
Let's get comfortable here. Cool.
Are you
I'm comfortable. How are you?
I'm comfortable.
Good. Good.
Actually, I'm Gary.
You're
Right
Gary.
over here.
Awesome. I'm Cindy. And nobody's waiting on us this week.
All right. Well,
That's okay.
That's
Last
all
week
right.
we had a little bit more notice that
Yeah.
we were live. So it'll take a minute for, there's your notification. So I'll be getting notified out that we're live and people ought to start coming on in.
yeah. We're just sitting here on our porch
Yep.
looking at the beautiful view.
Yes. And we got something amazing this week. We got rain. Hello, Miss Evelyn. Evelyn Newman's
Hello,
here.
Evelyn.
We
Good
got-
to see you.
And Elijah Brown.
Elijah. Howdy, howdy, Elijah.
Oh, and there is Pole Kitty.
Yeah. Hello, Pole Kitty. Yes, I do remember you.
Yep.
Yeah, we are sitting on the porch, taking in the view, talking to y'all.
I'm going to move this closer so we can read it.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Now we got to get it where Gary's in there too. Okay, there. Got to act like we love each other.
And we are
Headed to camp. Awesome, Elijah. Yes, we did, Evelyn. We got rain. What day was that? We got a pretty good storm one night, and then we got rain this afternoon too.
I think it was last Sunday night, wasn't it? We got pretty good.
No, it couldn't have been Sunday. I don't remember whether it was.
One day this week, and then we got rain again a night or two after, a little bit, and then we got rain.
Yeah.
A little rain today.
Yeah,
So we're
so-
getting a little rain.
Getting a little rain, which is good, good. We needed it bad. So, just enough to make the grass grow.
hmm
Keeping the garden
We haven't
watered.
had to water our garden as much.
Right.
So. Yep, that's.
Yeah,
that's
that
the
was
night.
it. That was
the
it.
night.
Hello, Heather.
Oh, Heather. Yeah. A little farther west of here, they got some pretty bad weather a night or two ago.
Yeah.
Friday night.
Hi, Beth. Yeah. A 9-acre family farm got hit hard, but our kids at that storm kind of hit weird. So it hit the town south of our homestead in Kansas. It hit the town south of it, which is less than 6 miles. I mean, within, let's see, the farm is 3 miles.
Hello, Beth.
So about just over 3 miles south of the farm in Kansas, it hit and like flattened electric poles, just like broke them off. And then so Hamilton got hit pretty hard, and then it stretched all the way down. When that storm stretched and went through, it went through where 9-acre family farm is too, and they got hit hard. They got a lot of damage. Oh, thanks, Heather. We're not Hamilton.
Yeah, it hit Hamilton.
Oh, yeah, it hit Hamilton. Yeah. Yeah, Elijah, Hamilton got hit because we got a lot of friends that were out of power, and they had a lot of tree damage down there. We've been seeing pictures of Hamilton. But, yeah. But did not hit Madison. Didn't hit the... Yeah. Yeah, so... But, yeah, 9 acres not at Hamilton. No, they're a little east of that, but... Yeah. And then that storm went south of us.
Yep, so we've been working on the house and working on the gardens, and gardens are going great.
Yep, gardens are going really good. Gary needs a nap.
I
Oh,
took
that's
one.
okay. That's okay. Take your phone call. Well, there is Xander. Well, sorry, Xander.
It's all right. We just got on here.
Yeah, we hadn't been live very long. It says we've been live 4.5 minutes almost. There it is, 4.5 minutes.
We've
Yep.
been canoeing and fishing some
Yes.
too.
Yes. Been having a blast canoeing. Drops. Hey, Drops. He's putting in a new kitchen floor.
We've been putting in a new kitchen ceiling.
Yeah. We put in a wall, and
Yeah,
we got
put in a wall, and we started working on the ceiling. We still got a lot of work to do on the ceiling.
Yeah, YouTube's being a little slow sometimes. You're going bowling. Wow.
All right, sounds good.
That sounds like fun. We sometimes we liked to bowl. We didn't get a bowl often, but we liked to bowl. Yeah. Oh, trout fishing.
All right,
Woohoo!
cool, cool, cool.
No, fun, fun, fun.
We went close to a good trout fishing place today.
We did.
We
We did.
didn't go there,
No.
but we went close down that part of the world.
Oh, yeah, Xander, it'll be too. Yeah, it's nice here right now with the rain come through. It really. Oh, no.
Oh, I hope he's doing all right.
We missed you at camp, buddy. Mr. Pole Kitty. You were supposed to be in our group, wasn't he? You didn't show up. I hope everything went okay.
He had a
Bunch of games and stuff.
baseball games. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes baseball gets in the way. That's okay. That's okay. When you commit to that team, you're committed to that team too. But, let's see. Yeah, I bet your wife's ready. Yeah, I understand that one. Hey, Julie. Yeah, we hope it heals quickly too. Don't make it jealous. It is super nice, Sander. You missed us too. Good. Just finishing up trim. Awesome.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
You're all right.
I have my fly swatter, so when he misbehaves, I'm gonna whack him. No. The rain brings out the flies. Better watch it up. It'll get you on the tongue. Oh, there they come back. They must not have found what they were looking for. Yeah. Just a church van, but like a small bus, a minibus, with a
Cat's being like liquid. Your cat melt?
Speaking of polecats and pole kitties, Gary about got sprayed by one last night. About got me sprayed by one last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was just teaching her how to herd skunks.
Oh my goodness. With my car. Or with his car. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, we knew we got to go to Horsemanship Bible Camp. Yep. Awesome. A wood laminate floor. Nice light oak color. Yeah, the dark colors really absorb the light, don't they? But anyway, yeah, Gary come in last night. He went and helped his brother roof a barn. And he come in and it was dark and there were two skunks running down the driveway. So what does he do? Yeah, he tries to herd them with the car. One of them was a little bitty one. He was going to fight him. The little one, he turned around to fight him. You have a skunk call to let them know you're around. Oh my goodness.
I was wanting to push him away from the house. I didn't want one running up here by the house. I couldn't tell Cindy was on the porch because it was dark.
Man, you're getting old. In 2 months, he's going to be 12. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but in 2 months, you're going to be back in school.
Yep. Yep. Not long.
Not long at all.
Back in school.
Not long at all.
Summer's half over.
Mm-hmm. 62 and haven't been sprayed yet. Gary can't say that for himself. I guess you haven't been directly sprayed.
I've never been directly sprayed.
You've just been sprayed while messing with them. Like trapping them. He used to trap them and
Trapped a lot of
yeah,
skunks.
and they would spray when he'd have them in the trap. But yeah,
Never got like it sprayed on me. I just-
we've had them crawl up underneath the house and spray from getting.
My son, however, has had them
Yes.
spray directly on him.
Yes. Oh, him and the dog. It was awful.
One time my cousin picked him up to take him trapping. I wasn't feeling real good. I was supposed to go with him. I wasn't feeling real good, so I stayed home. And then a little bit later, I heard his Jeep pull up in the driveway, and it just like pulled into the end of the driveway. And Luke jumped out, and he took off in his Jeep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what was that about? Luke got and got up and I was gonna go ask Luke what was going on. By the time Luke got to the porch, I could tell what had happened.
Yes, it is, Julie. It's so strong. It's nasty. Yeah, yeah.
And I think our son was just about 5 or 6.
Yes, he was little.
6.
Yeah, 5, I think.
My
I
cousin-
don't think we had Hannah yet.
My
Yeah.
cousin got him sprayed with a skunk and
Dropped him
dropped
off.
him off and left him.
Just dropped him
Didn't
off.
make sure he got in the house.
He didn't want to face Mama. She was like, I'm leaving him. I'm not facing that little Indian girl. I'm not facing that little girl with her little skunky boy. But the crazy thing is Luke, it doesn't bother him. It doesn't bother him at all. Hello, Nana at 9 Acre Family Farms. Was your ears burning? We were just saying hi and just talking about y'all. Love you too. It's okay that you can't stay. We totally understand y'all are busy. Oh, goodness, Sander. Hi, Charlene. Wow, okay. Well, not far from you, there's a big tree on the house. Pole kitty. We saw that. That was not very cool.
Mm-mm.
I hope the house isn't damaged.
Definitely crunched the roof there.
Oh.
Excuse me.
I'm fighting off flies and Gary with my fly swatter.
I'm fighting off a cough.
You didn't bring water with you
I
either.
do. I got it. I'll go get it.
Here, grab it for you because you're all tied up in the. You're all tied up in the camera there.
In the middle of Bob SquarePants.
SpongeBob.
Well, that's not a bad time for the power to go out.
Whoa. We lost internet last week for 6 hours. Tornado hit Wilbur, Washington. Took it out just north, 60 miles. Wow. Drops. Yes, I saw that. I was going to text you guys after church, and I saw that you guys had got power. So I did. I was a terrible friend. I put it off, and now it's... No, I wouldn't think they were drops. Well, you know, one hit the suburbs of Chicago, which isn't as normal either. They're kind of... The jet stream's weird this year, though.
Here and go get a piece of candy so I don't cough on your live stream the whole time.
Okay. Sorry about that. Gary's getting a piece of candy. But yeah, that's kind of weird. It's been a really weird weather pattern. The jet stream's really weird. I guess the jet streams, plural, are really weird. So, yeah. Oh no. Oh my. I hope they're okay because they can get seriously hurt crashing into a pole. Be quicker. Oh. Well, them poor guys are working their hearts out. Yeah, Heather, I saw that way up there. I know that sometimes they'll have them in Saskatchewan and Alberta out in the flat, but is Ontario, I don't know, I'm not as familiar with Ontario as I am Saskatchewan and Alberta. Is it as flat as Saskatchewan and parts of Alberta? Cool, there you go, drops. We have problems in Kansas, drops. I know this is hard to believe, that the wind is too strong and can actually damage, do more harm than good. Yeah. And solar does okay, but sometimes it's just not the greatest. How about when you woke up you was sweating? Got used to that air conditioning. Ontario the Valley. The north end of Tornado Alley. Gotcha, gotcha. It's expensive to live in. To live in. They're more expensive than where we've
Sorry,
lived. They got a really bad storm, Xander, and knocked out their power for 38 hours, something like that, 41 hours, long time. Jumpers, yeah, the little ropes, and they just hop, skip, and jump all over the place. Yeah. We had a tornado hit right before we moved to Wyoming. There's a tornado hit right, one of the biggest ones in state history. Wow, drops. Wow. But you've done some improvements as well, though, haven't you? Yeah, I'm glad they got the rain too, Xander. They were needing it bad. Still needing more rain. I'm sure. But they can. The wind is the problem. There's no trees to slow it down. Are you? That's a. You know, a lot of us are. A lot of us are. Mr. Ollie. A lot of us are afraid of storms.
Those things that we're scared of, that's where we have to learn to trust God.
Yes. Yes, it
where
is.
we have to learn to depend on Him because we're not in control. And that's usually what we're afraid of, things we're not in control of.
Right.
You're definitely not in control of a storm.
Mm-mm.
And that's why we have to learn to trust Him even in our fear. And even in things that we don't like.
Yep.
And that's something you'll spend your whole life trying to master.
Yes. Yep. Because when you think you get it mastered, something else will come along. And you'll have to learn to trust in that. Trust the Lord in that as well. Oh man, it's part of our growth as human beings and as followers of Christ.
We, hello? Who's that? What's it say? The bro?
Okay.
Howdy, howdy. All right. We'll see, Evelyn. Yeah.
Yeah, Evelyn's got her eye on.
Yep. Good.
Thank you, Evelyn.
All right. So I had to teach Cindy how to fish the other day.
He caught a whole lot of fish. We both caught a lot of fish, but he caught a lot more than I did. We didn't keep track that time.
We have found there's a little fish called a pumpkin seed.
Yes.
And they are beautiful little fish, and they're usually, I usually catch them when they're that long. But we've been catching them almost as big as my hand. We've been finding a good...
Move it to the left. There it came. That was it. We had to go to the left.
Is it back on?
Yep, it's back on. We had to go to the left. Xander's garden. Snow is melting right now. Oh, no.
Yes, pumpkin seeds are tasty little things.
Yes, I know. I can't get on and fix that, buddy. Yes, pumpkin seeds are tasty. No service. We're good. Awesome. Took my daughter fishing when she was 5 with a princess pole. We have a daughter with a
27 blue gills.
Yeah, we had a buddy trying to trade Hannah for her princess pole.
Like nobody was catching fish.
Yep.
And Hannah caught like 5 big old cutthroats.
Yes.
On a Barbie pole.
When we were in Wyoming, we had gone to oh gosh, Tie-Hack Lake. Yep, up above Buffalo, Wyoming. Had snow until nearly last week. Oh my gosh. Nurse service gotta go. Wow, last week of June. Still have that fishing pole.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, Ollie, be good.
And then we caught a couple. I actually caught a few smallmouth this last time we went.
Yep.
They were little ones. We've
Julie,
been catching some big bluegill.
Yeah.
And some goggle eye. I like them.
yeah. Julie said she liked her son's Spider-Man's poles.
Yeah.
The boys had Spider-Man poles. That's awesome.
My son had a pole that you loaded the bobber in it, cocked it, and it shot out like a gun.
Like, oh, can't say that. Got a big pew.
Oh, like a, yeah.
Like a pew.
Catapult.
And I just missed the chat. Something rolled. Beginner's luck always.
Yeah, sometimes it's just the way they do things too. Like hers, she just she didn't play with it much. She just let it set, and she would play with rocks or whatever, and she was getting all the bites.
Oh my goodness. Drop's daughter moved to West Virginia. I need that pole. Half only. Okay, guys, keep it clean. This is a family show. We do have children in the chat, so please.
Yeah, and then I caught a gar that was that thing was about 2 foot long.
Yeah, you did catch that gar.
On Friday I caught a gar.
Cut you up too.
Yeah, I cut my finger.
Cut his finger.
See, I caught a gar.
And they're gar. Their little
Those
teeth.
little teeth are sharp. They're the little spotted gar, which are in these clear streams and rivers, and they are pretty little things.
I think something. I'm afraid we're missing something.
There
Yeah.
we go.
LOL. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've been having a lot of fun fishing out of the old canoe.
Thanks, Drops.
You guys are all right.
I just wanted
don't
to
let it
warn
go no further.
Just wanted to warn you. Yeah, a couple of these youngins on here are our youth kids from camp.
We have been showing what?
Tesla coil looking weather. Huh.
Huh.
Near Lake Houston. Interesting. Shouting at clouds. Hello, hello.
Yep. There's always interesting down that part of Texas. Interesting weather. Weather gets crazy in that part of Texas, and it does in Oklahoma too.
I'm just Texas.
It's hot. That's why.
Hot in Texas. Yeah, I'd stay in it. Me too. Tapes his mouth shut. Sure you're not duct taping your hands together to keep from typing? Oh, they had an earthquake? Oh, no. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't say hi to Shouting with Clouds either.
We didn't.
We
Hi, Shouting with
read
Clouds.
their comment, but
Hello,
yeah.
hello.
Shouting at Cloud. And it's a drought. It's drought control. Huh.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't know what that. Haven't heard of it yet.
7.2. Oh, that's a big one.
My daughter used to show me this T-shirt, and I don't think she ever got it. But my daughter and I found this T-shirt that had a picture of Thomas Edison and a picture of Nikola Tesla, and it said AC/DC on the bottom of it.
Good to see ya. That's what that says. GG.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't need to know, Drops.
We've repaired a lot of things with
Yes,
duct tape.
we have.
A lot of things with duct tape.
Balin War.
Huh. I'm not familiar with some of that.
Windmills. Yeah. We got, they put a lot of windmills up in Kansas and they break because the wind is too strong. Even turning them off, the wind will break them. That's more yeah, I have my own opinions about the windmills as well. I don't understand why we're conserving energy by building them when they cost more than They use way more energy than they're ever going to make.
Thank you, Shouting at Clouds.
Thank you. Thank you. Yep, you got to sort through stuff.
12 more toolboxes.
Oh goodness, we have a big shed. We got to sort through the in our room. I still haven't gotten everything out of our room at the trailer house on the farm. Poor Luke, he's been sleeping in the shed Gary built. Oh, hello at Norwegian Homestead. Missed you coming in. Hello. Yeah. Wow. There they are. Good evening. Hello. Did y'all fall asleep Saturday?
Yeah.
Got too many tools and will always want more.
Yeah,
Yes.
tools are always something you need.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like having plenty of tools around.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how simple tools can get you through a lot of things. You get a lot of things done.
There's Mr. Charles.
Hello,
Hello. No worries about being late. You come in when you come in. Awesome. Norwegian Homestead's just starting out. That's awesome. Thank you for that background, Cato. That's cool. I'll try to remember. Yeah, I'll be able to remember Cato. We got a buddy named Cato.
So Norwegian Homestead, what
What
part of the world
Yes.
are you gonna be at homesteading in?
We'll have to go check out a little bit if we get time. Yeah.
We have started several homesteads.
We have just a few. Just a few.
Any place we live very long, a homestead.
Less than 2 weeks. Awesome. Hey, Jan! Happy Sunday, Jan.
Yeah.
Norway in Europe. So they are in Norway. Awesome.
All right. Cool.
Awesome.
That'd be cool to see.
That will be cool. Thanks for coming in, Julie. And Will. Awesome.
Yeah,
thanks.
for being here.
She's going to keep listening. Thank you, Julie. Awesome. We'll have to go check it out. 12 days. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Mr. Charles. We know you're having a tough time. Hope everything's going good. Proper fortnight. Almost a fortnight. 2 more days.
We
Oh,
something just bit me.
it wasn't me. Good show. Hi, Lynn. How are ya? Yeah, Gary from Pathways Homestead's wife's name's Cindy. In case you didn't know. I'm sorry. I got to tease you about that, Lynn. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we this place here when we moved in here to remodel the house
Yes.
basically, and it's a place to live while we're remodeling it. But one of the first things I had to do was get a garden going, and we've got a garden going, and then we're using our fishing poles right now as as one of our protein sources. That and stuff we have stockpiled, and
August 1st will be 1 year with the new wife.
awesome.
Congratulations. Can't believe she's put up with you this long. No, I'm teasing. I hope you don't mind me teasing you, Drops. But that's awesome. I'm so happy for you guys.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you guys, really. Lynn says it's good. I can tease her. Okay. Jake, hello, Jake.
Jake Blaze. What was the rescue hero that was Blaze?
I don't know.
Our kids were into rescue heroes when they were really small, and they had different names. They were heroes, but they were like construction workers,
Yes,
and firefighters,
firefighters.
and doctors, and scuba divers.
All I know is the firefighter had an axe and a chainsaw, and he had a red beard. And so
No.
Did I get it mixed up?
Yes. Billy Blazes
Billy Blazes.
who
Okay.
was the firefighter. There was a lumberjack named Ben Choppin, and
Ben
he had a red
Okay.
beard. And there was a construction worker named Jack Hammer.
Waves like a crazy person. Xander's waving like a crazy person. Everybody coming in. Hello. Awesome. Jan's saying hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Jake Blaze, I don't think I've seen you in here before. That's cool. That's cool. But
So Jan, you missed it. We went fishing. We missed your live because we were fishing, and Gary was out fishing me by a long shot.
yeah, that last time I think. Last time I think. Yeah. Hello, Charles. Last time I think you outfished me, but then
Yep.
then day before yesterday I caught more fish.
Yeah. So we were fishing, and then we were trying to check on kids because the storm had gone through Friday night for our part of Kansas, but it missed our homestead there by a few miles. You got skunked. I almost got skunked last night. Somebody was chasing skunks down the driveway with their car.
Oh, that skunk didn't get anywhere near you.
He was right over there. If he'd have sprayed, I'd have
Well, when
got
I
it.
pulled in, he was right there. He wasn't any further from you when I pulled in. I was afraid they were coming towards the house, so I tried to get around them and push them away from the house.
Xander Seller, we've already talked about that one. Oh, the county got done putting in the bridge. Awesome, Lynn. So now
Yeah.
she can go fishing. Oh, yeah, drops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, we have armadillos. Yeah, armed gorillas.
Atkinson Lake.
Oh,
I think we'll stick to the rivers. Cool. Yes, we do have armadillos in Missouri.
mm-hmm. Oh, man. I bet that wasn't
Stepped in the
fun.
whole place planted.
Here, fishing. No, Lynn. No. So our homestead in Kansas is in Greenwood County, and we're in Pulaski County, Missouri, right now. This homestead that we're on right now, we're in Pulaski County. We're on the Callaway Manus Homestead in Pulaski County. It's a historical site. Place. It's on the list of historical places.
Yeah, her dog kills
Broke your nose. Oh my goodness.
armadillos.
Ugh. Yeah. Your boat must scare them off. Ugh. Yeah, ouch. I don't. You know, that ground anymore is not forgiving. I don't bounce as well as I used to.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun here in the Ozarks.
We have.
Today we just drove around looking at things, places we hadn't been.
Yeah, we've been looking around. Tried a new church today. Much better than the one last Sunday.
We went hiking yesterday.
Yep.
Was it
Went
yesterday?
hiking, yep.
We went to Toronto Springs and hiked down Little Creek and
Oh, yeah. I've had armadillos try to chase me in Kansas, and
yeah.
they didn't, they were unalive. They became unalived. Yeah. It just didn't bounce back very well. I hear you, Dan.
We don't have any termite problems at this place. It's old enough. It probably had some chemicals put around it in the 40s that are still there.
Hopefully they're not in the well.
But there is termites in this part of Missouri. Splat.
That's me, Sanders.
And then But the armadillos here, I mean, they don't hear, they don't see really well, and it's kind of odd. If you see one kind of coming towards you, you can kind of get out in front of it and just stand there and wait, and he'll get close to you. You can get really close to him. I've killed some with the club many times.
Yeah, Lynn, Gary and I moved to Missouri. We still have our place in Kansas.
Yep.
And two of our kids live there. I say kids. They're 26
Grown.
and 20.
Yep.
Almost 21. She'll be 21 in a couple. Oh, my goodness. A couple weeks. Less than 2 weeks, she'll be 21. Yeah, I can cash out and move to Arkansas. Yep. So, yeah.
I love the Ozarks.
Yeah,
We've
they're nice.
been loving the Ozarks. And we're way north of the ones you're talking about. And you may not be talking about the Ozarks. You may be talking about the Ouachita.
Yeah.
Or you may not be. You may be talking about the Delta region. I don't know. Arkansas is not all mountains, but and there's two mountain ranges in Arkansas.
Yep.
And yeah, but we've enjoyed the Ozarks up here. We enjoy all the timber and the livestock, and man, the water here is amazing. We've been loving the rivers.
Northwest Arkansas or southern Missouri.
Okay.
Well, we're technically in southwest Missouri, but we're on the northern part of that.
Yeah.
We're almost in central Missouri. Yeah.
We're on the northern part of the Ozarks.
Yep. Yeah.
And they sure are beautiful.
They are. They are. We went to lunch after church and then took a tour and took the long way home when we came back. We took a detour, I guess.
To a little place called Hazel Green.
Yeah, I went to Hazel Green. It's a drop in the road. Do not miss it. You don't blink. There's nothing there but a cemetery and a Methodist church and a few houses. But, yeah. We like it here. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, living next to. Oh yeah. It looks like they are, Lynn. At least our youngest, she's probably going to stay on the place. And our son he changes plans all the time, but he would like to go to Alaska. And then our middle daughter lives in Missouri as well. She's up in the Kansas City area. Wow. That's crazy. 55,000 a piece. It's crazy. Yeah. Yes. Northwest Arkansas is beautiful. Not Gabriel Studios. I don't know about that. Gabriel, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about them. About the TikTok lives.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We've been doing this YouTube for quite a while now.
I do some shorts on TikTok, but
It's just your YouTube shorts that you transfer over.
yeah.
aren't they?
Well, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of. You're seeing it like a short.
Huh. That's odd.
So you get to pick and choose. That's all right, Drops. It's not for everybody. It's okay. It's just it's very much like the shorts that are on YouTube.
So I have dealt with lots of critters in the garden over the years. We have dealt with deer, we've dealt with coons, we've dealt with our own chickens. On this place, I've dealt with things in the garden that I have never dealt with being in the garden before. When I was a kid, my grandpa had a place in the Ozarks in Oklahoma, and we dealt with groundhogs in there. And we're dealing with groundhogs a little bit. But I've had bobwhites in my garden, which I don't think they're doing any damage. I think they're just running in there getting bugs and stuff. And then was it yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday. I come walking towards the garden and something come running out of the tomatoes right towards me. It was a turkey poult. About a 2-month-old turkey poult come running right at me. And I hollered at Cindy. He turned and he ran by the vehicles, and she got out in time just to see him run out of the yard.
Yep.
But I've never had a wild turkey get in my garden before.
A poult is a young turkey.
Yeah.
Young turkey. So yeah. Yeah. Arkansas is beautiful, and I got a cousin down by Rogers. It's really pretty down in there, and we spent a little bit of time in Northwest Arkansas.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really pretty, really pretty. Like the very northwest of Arkansas, and yeah. Drops is mostly on Rumble. Groundhog, yeah, Colum, yeah, 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 they are a pest here. Yes, the chickens will eat your tomatoes. Oh, the old days, yeah.
There are some groundhogs that are now feeding plants instead of eating them. Uh, that I found in the garden. But
Yep, the free buffet. Yep. Yep.
yeah, I haven't got to hunt in a couple of years. Well, I hunted 2 years ago, but I didn't get much time to hunt. Yeah,
Yeah, the wild hogs are taking over, aren't they, Lynn?
yeah. We are. I am going to make it a point to hunt this year. In fact, not just to get to hunt once this year. I'm getting back into hunting.
Mhm.
That's I. We've already got a new hunting dog picked out.
Mhm.
We've already got a new hunting dog picked out. I had to put our old one down, and well, he passed away. I guess the way we're gonna put that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Um, and we had to put our old hunting dog passed away on us,
Mhm.
and so we are getting a new one.
Mhm.
And I've been shooting my old bow and decided I want to shoot something different. It needs some work, and so I'm gonna get a different bow at some point. And I'm gonna bow hunt again, which I haven't done in a long time. I've been shooting my black powder again some, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Texas and Oklahoma both. The hogs have took over. Whether they got brought into Oklahoma or whether they crossed the red, however it worked out, they they're getting overrun. When we were kids, you would hear wild hogs a little bit down in southern Oklahoma, and but now they're
There was some at Slick.
yeah. There was some at Slicks, wasn't there? I forgot about that.
Yeah. But there are a few in Missouri. I talked to a guy who his job is to trap them off of Fort, but there's not a whole lot of them.
I'm sorry, Drops. That's so hard. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough stuff.
Yeah. Good. Lynn's neighbor's taking. Yeah. Yeah. My dad said he worked on a guy's well the other day that the guy had already shot 165 hogs this year. Just depredation on his property in Oklahoma. I shouldn't say. Yeah. Pew-pooed. Pew-pooed. He already took care of 165 hogs. That's a lot. That's a lot because they were just tearing up everything that guy had. Terrible. I guess around here it's black bears are becoming an issue.
There are a few hogs around here and there sometimes you see, but they get took care of and trapped out pretty
Yeah.
quick. Bears are becoming more and more dominant in Missouri. There was actually a hunting season last year here for them. Not here, but further south of here
Right.
in the state. And there are a few around, and that's kind of cool. I really would. I think it's kind of cool. Places I've lived where there were black bears, they weren't a big problem.
I hope your cat does make it to 23. That would be awesome. And your wife getting and Drops your wife getting kittens. 4 feral kittens.
They hop like crap.
Oh. Oh, 3 are bobtails.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm sure Dutch did. He's in the part of the world where there are a lot of hogs right now.
Yep. Yes. Yep. That's too bad. I hope he can get them took care of or controlled because they can really do a lot of damage.
Excuse me.
And we even had a nap. We went and had lunch and took our tour, and then come home and took a nap, and then got ready for our live. I did do dishes.
That's what happens when I sit still.
When you sit still, you got a button on your back like Grandpa Cargle. Yeah. Go ahead and start calling you Randall. Oh, goodness. You've got him called Ricky all week. So, Gary's grandma's visiting, and she thinks he's his dad. She thinks he's his dad most days. Mountain lions, yep.
Yep, there are a few here too.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard of any wolves in Missouri yet. I know that a few years ago there was a timber wolf killed in Kansas.
Yeah. I'm with you, Lynn. I'm not a crazy cat person. Our youngest daughter is. I bet you do. Yeah, Nevada's. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have grizzlies there. I don't think that's grizzly territory yet. Could be, but
Could
it's
be.
not yet.
I don't know.
But yeah, Idaho, the lower 48, Idaho and Montana and Wyoming have the biggest grizzly population. Everything around the park.
Drop's wife, Phoebe, said she was going to give them away. He says she's not going to give them away. Oh, man. Crazy cat man. That's okay. 58 chickens. We won't talk about chickens. We'll get into chicken math. And, yeah, we won't talk about chickens.
We don't have, right now,
We don't have
we
any.
don't have a single animal.
Nothing.
That's so weird for us to not
Yeah,
have a dog, not have rabbits, not have chickens or a hog.
Yes, that's exactly right, Drops. Yes, dear, that is the secret to a happy marriage. That's what his grandpa told him. The best way to get the last word in on an argument was yes, dear.
He also said that the way him and Grandma had lasted is they never considered divorce. Homicide several times, but never divorce.
58 chickens, 2 dogs. Little cousins moved out, 2 cats. So he lost 2 people, or some people, cousins, 2 cats, 1 bird, and only 1 cat, and the chickens are mine. But I'm the one that takes care of everyone else's animals too. My cousin is like that. She'd have a rescue mission if it were up to her. Wasn't for her mama. Yep. Yeah. Only person you have to, and you usually win. That, bad when you lose, Mr. Charles.
Yeah, I was with an old man and said, it's no big deal to talk to yourself. And he said, and if you argue with yourself, that's no big deal either. But he said, if you argue with yourself and lose, you're in trouble.
Awesome. Drops getting. Hello, our urban homestead. Good morning,
Yeah,
Miss Annette.
Hello.
Miss Annette. Welcome in.
Perth, Australia. Good
friend
morning
Annette.
from Perth, Australia.
Yes. Yep. So we are hanging out on the porch. It's porch time, and looking at mud puddles seems very weird, but we're looking out at the yard and mud puddles.
We've been eating a lot out of the garden lately.
Mm-hmm.
Green beans and new potatoes, and we've been eating squash and cucumbers. And I've been keeping my eye on some corn that I think I might be able to get a roast in here or 2 out of before long.
Yeah, sure they stay. Shouting at clouds is in Texas, and the Panthers stay in Mexico. No, they don't. That's just what
So,
they tell you.
have any of you guys ever heard of a man named Warner Glenn?
My shirt says, "Ranch wife, ranch hand, same thing." Ranch wife, ranch hand, same thing. Gary's mom bought that for me when Gary was a ranch hand, and she sent it to me because I was always having to go fetch something or help or something.
So,
Yes.
yeah, at the Sherman Ranch.
Yeah.
I listened to something about the Sherman Ranch the other day. So Warner Glenn,
We're in Missouri.
yeah,
And hello, by the way,
yes.
CJ.
So Warner Glenn is he's a rancher, and he's a lion hunter, and a dryland mountain lion hunter, and runs walker dogs and rides mules, and he's kind of known in the mule world. But he lives in Arizona, right along the Mexico border, and he was the first man to document a jaguar in the U.S. His dogs treed one, and he has now treed two over his career. He's treed two jaguars in Arizona, and it's pretty neat. Some of the paintings of him are pretty famous, and if any of you are my age or older, you'll remember that Ruger used to have a campaign of a ranch lady holding a Mini 14. That's his daughter, Kelly Glenn. But he's been well known in the ranching and mule and lion hound world for a long time.
They're chatting about
Skin River.
Yeah.
The Sherman Ranch.
Sherman Ranch, yep.
Yeah. If you guys don't know that, well, never mind, I ain't going to get into that. Sherman Ranch is probably a better title for that place. Yeah, the Sherman Ranch is kind of a neat thing, but it's weird to me how alien sightings and Sasquatch sightings go hand in hand sometimes.
Never seen a moose or elk in real life. Oh, Mr. Charles. I wish you could.
Yes.
They are magnificent creatures.
All right, Jan.
All right, see you later, Jan. Thanks for dropping in. Strange things go on everywhere. What is that? Something's trying to get in the back door.
No.
No? Okay, Gary's got to go check it out, but something's going on over there.
Cattle rubbing against the shed.
Oh, cows are rubbing on the shed. That's me and the cows, you know. They were breaking into the shed one time. Oh, cool. Yeah. We had a moose run through our camp one time. Scared Gary to death when we were up above Tie Hack.
I seen
Lake.
it coming. I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
So I was getting the kids gathered up.
Yeah, he was worried because the baby and I had just been in the tent, and it runs between the tents, and he was worried. Yeah.
Yeah, they're if you ever get to Buffalo, Wyoming, you go up 16 to a place called Sourdough. And if you drive up the Sourdough drainage, you on Sourdough Creek, you almost always can see moose in that drainage area. The sloughs there, yes. Hello, Southern Blessed.
Hello, Mac and Patty.
And Flash, don't forget Flash.
Can't forget Flash. And Flash is real. Oh, me.
Yeah, I bet this Flash is a little harder to clean up after, isn't he, Mac?
Yes, they should, Xander. Move out of my way. Yes.
Yeah, moose are huge.
They are ginormous.
And when we lived in Wyoming, I worked as a big game butcher, and I butchered several moose. They are big, really big.
I almost whenever before you got Flash, our youngest daughter's dog had puppies, and I know that they're not basset hounds, but they're hopefully going to be good dogs. I thought about you, and I thought about letting you, yeah, a poop machine. Thought about getting a hold of you and saying, "Hey, you want a puppy?" But then you come up with Flash, so no more farther north than Nebraska.
So there is a herd of elk in Missouri now, and there's a herd of elk in Arkansas
Yeah.
that aren't just pen raised ones, and there's a herd of elk in Oklahoma. And you can see those elk in some of those places. There's some pretty good viewing areas. In Oklahoma, in the Cookson Hills, there's a pretty good viewing area where they see a lot of elk. And I'm not sure about Arkansas, Charles, but I bet there's places you could go view elk.
Yeah.
And I can show you places around this part of Missouri where they're in pen, in
Yeah.
tall fences,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
being farmed. But there are some wild herds in the Ozarks.
Oh,
Oh.
been to Colorado but never seen them. Oh yeah, I bet. I bet she did. Yeah, kids have no fear sometimes. What is that? Your brother says they have no concern for their own lives.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No
No
self-preservation.
self-preservation.
Yep.
If I'd have been your mama, I'd have been. I would have been fainting
They
out.
say that, like in Wyoming, they would tell us when we'd go in the mountains. A lot of guys knew I took a lot of kids and stuff up there, so everybody around me made sure I got well educated. And they say that moose cause more injuries
Yes.
every year than black bears or than bears,
Bears,
than
yep.
even grizzly bears. In Alaska, they say they kill more people than grizzly bears.
Yeah, they do sometimes. Sometimes, Xander. But we have to remember that some certain animals are wild animals, and yeah, and we're man, and we're always a threat. Yeah. So yeah, we would always take our extra kids with us when we go to the mountains, and we had some little girls that were staying with us for a little while. They were the cutest things. They had never been out of town. Yes, moose are very dangerous animals. And we took them up to Tyhack Lake, and they had never roasted marshmallows, never eaten s'mores,
Never went fishing.
never went fishing, never been out in the outdoors like we were in the mountains and anything. And they had been raised. They had lived the first they weren't very old. The first few years of their life in Casper, Wyoming. In Casper, at the foot of the mountain, and they'd not been much further than school out of their apartment.
So we
Sad.
made sure that changed.
We did, and the family that adopted them, I'm sure they did too. I think that they were an adventurous family. So
We took them up on Memorial Day to a place I really liked up in the Bighorns, and there was still a sheet of ice on the lake, but they wanted to fish, so it wasn't thick enough to get out on. But I found a couple of big rocks and threw it through there and busted a big hole in the ice, and they cast out to that hole, and they caught a few little trout, and it was a lot of fun.
yes, you can. Yeah, you can learn a lot living out in the country. And we take a lot for granted. Knowledge that we gained as children, we take for granted. Yep, many rocks. My all-time favorite place to go camping, all time in the world, is Crazy Woman Canyon below Tyhack Lake. I love Crazy Woman Canyon. That is so beautiful. It is so gorgeous. The water's cold, 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 and the forest is beautiful. It's just a beautiful place. Well, one of my favorite places in the world is the Bighorn Mountains above Buffalo, Wyoming. It is, and I guess Crazy Woman is below Buffalo and south and west of Buffalo. But yep. Yeah, air mattresses. I agree. I like an air mattress
Yeah,
myself.
that's helped Cindy want to camp with me a lot more is to have a good air mattress.
Yeah, I'm a little bit princess in the pea. I've got to have a mattress.
When I was young, it was a quilt on the ground.
Yes.
I did a lot of that, a tarp and a quilt, and I was camping.
And I would be so sore and hurt so bad. By the time we got, done camping, I would just be miserable. But an air mattress has helped a world of good, done a world of good.
We have a little tent that's just a little bit bigger than a queen size mattress, and just enough to get our bags in next to it,
And our shoes.
and to set up, to sit there and put our shoes on in the tent, and we really like it.
Yeah. Yep. Me too. Me too. Man, they drug me out camping. Huge, pregnant, hot. They dragged me out camping. His brother about stomped him to death. Huge, pregnant. Gary scared the pee out of me. And I stomped all over Gary's little brother. He wasn't very big. Poor little guy. Huh. Well, guys, we've been going an hour. Oh, yes. One of the tall ones? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my parents had one of those for a long time.
Want to tell what?
The tall air mattresses that
Oh,
are,
yeah.
about as high as we're sitting now, so it's easier to get off. You're not crawling off the ground. Yeah.
We slept in this house on an air mattress for a little while.
We did.
We got a bed moved
Till we
here.
got a bed.
I had a cot, and it worked good for me, but the cot I had for Cindy, I tripped and fell and broke one of the legs, and
Yeah.
it wasn't real comfortable for her. I
It
cut
wasn't.
the leg.
Well, it wasn't real comfortable for me before. But I was managing. But the air mattress was a lot better. And then once we moved our bed here, that was even better. Although Hannah has a really nice mattress on her bed. If it was the same size as ours, I'd have stole it. But it's not the same size. It's smaller. So. And somebody flips and flops and flails around. So. TJ, hello.
Can I set?
I don't know, can you?
I mean, that sounds like a capability question to me. No, shouting at clouds. We don't have any livestock here at this place.
Nope.
We have not. We just don't have the capability of that right now. We will get some chickens before too long, probably. But yeah, but we don't have any livestock here now. That are cattle right here, but they're not ours. We've rented this house off a rancher, and it's in the middle of some of his pastures.
Yeah.
And
Mr. Monkey. No, Mr. Monkey, I am not his sister. Okay, somebody, we gotta get rid of that. Oop. All right, let's see. Whoop. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. Nice air mattresses. Drop's got nice air mattresses. It's not. Scroll, there it goes. Oh. Yeah, I think we stayed in long enough. We started getting the bots attacking us.
yeah, that's too bad. A little channel like this.
Yes,
I have to
we're
mess with
little.
this, but
They don't have. We don't.
yeah, I. Well, you know what? I'd be glad if she's swatting the camera instead of me.
I don't swat him that often.
You guys can only see to here. I'm black and blue from there down.
I guess you got on blue jeans and a dark blue shirt. Silly goose.
Oh,
And he's got on his best jeans.
They're holy.
Yes,
we
we are.
What he
Smack
say?
the, I seen that once on a live. The smack the camera
Went falling backwards.
into the live. Move. Sorry. That's okay. That's
You're
okay,
all right.
Miss Evelyn. You are doing fine, honey. We tried to take care of him as best we could.
Yep, that we get some people get a little wild with fly swatters.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to keep it family friendly.
Yeah, I haven't heard from Hank and Laura in a little while.
No, we saw them at the Mother Earth News Fair in Lawrence, Kansas.
That was in June, wasn't it?
April.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Drops his ornery. But yeah.
Yeah, we haven't heard from them in a little while. I hope they are doing okay.
Yeah.
I'm not good about watching a lot of the YouTube channels. I probably should sometimes with friends of mine. I used to watch our friends a lot, but I just haven't in a while.
And I'm terrible about touching base and checking on people. Like, I'll think of it, but it's not an opportune time, and I know it's not an opportune time for them. And so I don't reach out, and I think I'll do it later when it's a good time, and then I forget. Yes, they are. They are in Missouri. They're quite a bit north of us. They're north of Kansas City.
Yeah, they're quite a ways.
Quite a ways north of us. So we're in the southwest part of the state, and they are in the northwest part of the state. Way up. They're up close to Nebraska. I didn't find Doug and Shelly. Typically they had moved their time to 4 o'clock because they were starting to go help with a church plant in their area, and I didn't find them, so I don't think they went live today, Mr. Charles. And I'm not sure if they're going live at their normal time, which would be now. I think 6:30 was their normal time, 6:30. So I don't know. I didn't see. I went to their channel to check notifications to see, or not notifications, check their channel, and I didn't find anything about a live today. So I'm not sure what's going on with them. Yes, that's what you were saying the other day, Drops. I was on a live and you were saying that. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Well, we're gonna need to go, aren't
We are going to need to go because we've been here an hour, and we usually try to respect YouTube's time and whoever's on after us, which should be, what is their name? I lost it. There is a channel that goes live after us, and they are down south. They're in the deep south, and I cannot think of the name. Starts with a CH. Oh, rice and beans. Yeah.
Thanks, Shouting at Clouds.
Thanks, Shouting at Clouds. All right, guys. Does anybody have any prayer requests before we go? We need to keep those affected by the storms. We need to keep them in our prayers all over, from Canada all the way down into the. Oh, Gary's going to take the fly swatter. You haven't been to Walmart in 6 months. Bless you. He's going to get a wasp. Okay. There's a wasp on my clothes over there. There's my clothesline, just in case you guys are wondering. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Fires and health issues. Yes. Thank you. Health issues, fires, and broke it.
It was like that when you panted.
Oh, okay. Yes, food banks are an easy way. Yep. Wow. All right.
Well, let's pray. Let's pray for those that are going through storms and fires and things and health issues.
Yes.
I know Mr. Charles is in here, and that's
Yep.
a constant deal for him. He's
Yes.
constantly dealing with that stuff.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
let's go, Lord, in prayer. Father, I thank you for this opportunity to sit and chat with people all over the country and people in Australia and in Canada and other places. Father, I am thankful that you have given us your creation to enjoy,
Mhm.
and gardens and animals and chickens and stuff like that. And Lord, we're just so thankful for that. Lord, we ask that you would be with those that are struggling with weather
Mhm.
and damage from the storm. Be with 9 acres and the others that have had some damage. Lord, those that are dealing with fires, Lord, we ask that you be with them, watch over them, and show them your great love. Lord, there are many that are dealing with health issues, and that seems to be so common in our world today. And we just ask that you would be with Mr. Charles and the others that are dealing with health issues, Lord. Most of all, that they would know your great love through their struggles and their trials. Lord, we love you and we praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Um, wow. Wow. Thanks, Drops. We actually are super blessed with our gardens and been able to raise our meat. We still have a lot of meat in freezers. We did lose some meat to a freezer going down in Kansas, and but the kids caught it pretty quickly, and we didn't lose as much as we thought we had. But we lost quite a bit of chicken, but we still had a lot of chicken too. It was our chicken freezer that went down, and we lost a big chunk. But that still left us quite a bit of chicken, enough for us and the kids, and we still have 2 other freezers full. So we're set, and then we've got our gardens, and we've got our stockpiles, and so we've been doing pretty good. I say stockpiles where we have canned before, and we do a little. We're very blessed to have Amish stores here, which are more like a salvage grocery, and good Drops, yeah. And so so when we get a little extra money, we go and stock up on things that we can't grow. Yeah, but Drops,
Yeah.
thank you for helping those around you in need, and that's what we're supposed to do. It's what we're here on this earth to do. But the Lord says that we have two main purposes and 2 main goals that we should strive for in our lives. Number 1 is to love the Lord our God with all our heart, mind, and soul and strength. And the second is to love our neighbor as ourselves. So thank you so much, Drops, for loving on your neighbors. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for looking out for everybody and helping out those around you and loving on them. Oh, good. Okay. All right.
Well, I want you guys to remember that God made you special.
And he loves you very much. See you
all
later. Tell Miss Phoebe hi for us, Drops. We love you too, Evelyn. We love all of y'all. And oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. Oh, that's tragic. Well, I don't know about that, Xander, but we'll do our best. Saner. We love y'all. Remember, God made you special.
And he loves you very much.
So, guys, please go and love the Lord and love your neighbor. See you later.
Bye.